Hello. Sorry about that. I have some talking toys over here. I just wanted to, I don't know, share some fun things because we just got back from a Carnival Panorama cruise out of Long Beach, California. We had a great time, and I just wanted to share some tips and tricks on what I know now cruising with a 4-year-old and a 17-month-old. So we live in Oregon, and it was great just flying to Long Beach because it was only a 2-hour flight versus going to Florida. Sorry, this thing keeps talking and I don't know how to turn it off. And it's like in a different language. Anyways, okay, so short flight was great. Only 2 hours from Central Oregon to Long Beach. Make sure you always go a day early before your cruise goes off or set sails, because you don't want your flights to get delayed and then you miss your boat. They don't wait for you. I think there is a trick if you, I don't know, there might be some sort of way if you book your flights through a package. Like a package deal with the cruise, and they book your flights for you. I think they will wait for you, but I don't think so. But maybe there's a loophole through that. Anyways, so we stayed at the Hotel Maya, Maya, and it was walking distance to the ship, which is great with a stroller if you have a 17-month-old. But my 4-year-old, she did it, and she rolled a suitcase and everything. That was awesome, so we didn't have to worry about a carpool or shuttle or whatever. I will say we did a ride share with car seats from the airport to Hotel Maya, and that was great. So we didn't have to pack our own car seats. That's one less thing that you need to worry about. And store in your teeny tiny cabin. Okay, so we get there, stay one day at Hotel Maya, explore, swim in the pool, walk to Carnival Panorama from Hotel Maya, and that was great. The first day feels kind of like you're a herd of cattle. So at first I was like, oh great, is this just gonna feel like, I don't know, feed us, where do we go, what do we do? But after that first day, after we settle in, it was great. We brought lots of magnets to decorate our cabin with, which was so fun. We brought hooks, magnet hooks. If you didn't know, most of the walls in your cabin are magnetic, so you can use that to your advantage. I brought like a over-the-door shoe storage thing, and I use that to store sunscreen, goggles, diapers. So everything was off the surface or off the floor and just right there and easy to find. So that's one tidbit with kids that you want to make sure that you bring lots of storage and stuff for that. I also brought a lanyard to hold my card, because your card is like your credit card, your cabin key card. You always want to keep that with you. And that was great just to have a lanyard. One thing I wish I brought was a coffee tumbler, because early in the morning when your baby wakes up and your toddler's still sleeping, you want to escape the room. So I would stumble out in the dark with my 17-month-old, and we would go and get coffee. But the problem is sometimes I'm holding my baby and I have their cup of coffee, and I wish I had a lid, so it wasn't so scary and trying to walk back with a cup of coffee, because the best part is sitting out on a balcony with your cup of coffee. Get a balcony if you can afford it. If not, window, because it is so magical just to see the ocean, sip your cup of coffee. My rule though was we do not pick up my 17-month-old out on our little balcony. It's all glass. He couldn't go through anything. It was safe, but he's a wiggler. So if he wiggled, I had these mom thoughts of him just going, So that didn't happen, and it won't happen to you. So don't worry about that. Let's see here. The app is great. You need it for everything pretty much, and it tells you your schedule, it tells you what's happening that day. So that was awesome. Could just get on and be like, hey, they're doing how to make towels at 2 o'clock. Let's go make towel animals. How to make towels. Yeah, you don't make towels, but you make towel animals. Another thing though is, if you're a mom, make sure you also check the kids' schedule. Even if your kid is not going to the ocean camp, like my kid is, she wanted just to stay with us. We wanted her with her. We didn't want to make a big fuss about, because it's hard for transition, blah, blah, blah. But they have activities for the whole family that you might not know about, like arts and crafts, or Dr. Seuss meet and greets, and a book reading that won't be on the main schedule. So make sure you check the ocean camp schedule as well. Another fun thing that we loved to do was the arcade and finding these rubber duckies. So I didn't know this, but a lot of seasoned cruisers would bring rubber duckies to hide on the boat, and we could find them. That was fun. Arcade was fun. We spent so much money there because they do charge you like $1 or $1.50 to play a game. But we didn't do any excursions, so I didn't feel too bad spending money on that. What is another little fun fact? Bring sandals, bring your swimsuit. Oh, this is fun. If you want to have your kids wear your swimsuit on the first day that you get on the cruise, that's good, because then they can go swimming right away. Your cabin might not be ready, so you guys could just jump in the pool if they're all ready to go. Start the vacation off right away. Any other little tips and tricks? We didn't do any excursions. We have a 17-month-old and a 4-month-old, 4 years old. And it all just seemed a little extra. Like, it was just enough to play on the splash pad and the pools. We would get off the boat and explore a little bit. But honestly, on port days, it is so nice just to go swimming and have the whole pool to yourself. So that's kind of nice. And you save money. Yeah. Make sure you bring your sound machine for the kids. Make sure you bring... if they sleep with the sound machine. I brought little toys for them to play with, and I'll post some pictures and stuff just to show you our cabin. I didn't really intentionally take photos, so you'll probably have to look in the background for things. And I brought a thank you card for our guy that cleaned our cabin, and I'm so glad I did that because I was able to write a little note in there, leave a little tip in there in our cabin when we left. But yeah, maybe we'll make this part 1 because I'll probably think of some other things too. Okay, I hope you guys have a great vacation, and comment below if you have any random questions. Yeah. Bon voyage!